Hello there, Meteorologist Shawn Cable here, and we are getting ready for the weekend. And if you've had any doubt whatsoever as to whether or not it's actually summer, you're going to know by this weekend. It's going to be hot and humid. The heat index on Saturday and Sunday pushing 100 degrees. We're going to get to around 91 on Saturday, 90 on Sunday. Not much wind at all. And then on top of that, we do have the chance for a few random isolated showers and thunderstorms as we make our way into Saturday especially, but also potentially one or two as we head into Sunday. Here's the high temperature forecast for Saturday. 91, it's going to be warm, and then the dew point is actually going to climb into the low to mid 70s, and that is going to make it feel even hotter. In fact, let me push this up here for just a second. This is our dew point forecast as we roll into the weekend. Look at that. We're talking Saturday and Sunday, 70 to 75 with the dew point. We are going to cool off and bring the humidity down by next week, but as we make our way through the weekend, it's going to be warm and almost dangerously hot, so something we're going to be watching very closely. The other issue, of course, with heat and humidity like this, we're talking isolated thunderstorms that will be possible as we make our way into especially Saturday afternoon and early evening. And here's the scoop with these thunderstorms. It's not going to be a lot of storms. In fact, the environment of the atmosphere is such that it will actually be quite difficult for thunderstorms to develop. However, if there's enough push in the atmosphere, we could get one or two isolated storms. And in this type of scenario, the storms that actually do develop very quickly could become strong to severe, with hail, damaging straight line wind gusts, and even a tornado possible. So keep the KEYC First Alert weather app handy. We're going to be watching things closely, especially with all the stuff going on. I know it's fun days in North Mankato. We will be watching everything closely, and we'll have instant alerts and updates on the app if anything does develop. So that's the best way to kind of stay in touch. So here's what we're looking at hour by hour. Now, keep in mind, this could change a little bit as we make our way into Saturday. But as you can see, there could be a few isolated showers and thunder showers first thing on Saturday morning, and then more storms developing later in the day. Not a huge chance, but an isolated thunderstorm possible at some point throughout the day, but a better chance by later afternoon, especially north of Mankato, up toward the Twin Cities, Rochester. But you can see these little blips here, and that's the way things are going to roll. Most places will stay dry, but there will be those one or two locations that do get a thunderstorm that develops and becomes strong to severe rather quickly. So again, keep the KEYC First Alert weather app handy and just be weather aware off and on through the weekend because storms are possible. All right, 91 Saturday, 90 Sunday. Heat index is going to be pushing 100, some places closer to 105, especially in Iowa where it's going to be a little more humid and temperatures will climb a bit higher. Sunday, a couple of isolated thunderstorms once again. Not as much of a severe threat on Sunday. Same for Monday, cooling a bit, still warm and muggy, isolated thunderstorms, and then into next week. A pattern change. It's going to bring us back to kind of what we've been used to this spring and early summer. Temperatures below average in the 70s that will carry us through most of next week. We do bounce back into the 80s by next weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Be safe. And again, keep the First Alert weather app handy. The weather team's going to be watching everything closely, and we will have updates as any weather potentially develops here through the weekend.